Welcome back to Flexbone 101. Today I wanted to record a quick video about Army's Jet series. Now, Jet is a play I haven't made a video on individually yet, but probably will at some point. But after going through their film, it's something that Army ran a lot more of at the end of the season against Navy and in their bowl game against Mizzou. And it's something that at the high school level we put in this year and have been tweaking and liking in some situations. It's very similar to Rocket. It has pros and cons compared to Rocket. And we'll go over those a little bit. But just wanted to show you kind of the base Jet play that Army ran and a few of the constraint plays off of it, because I think that will make a lot more sense to people as we start rolling. And also got some new technology, so hopefully able to live produce this a little bit faster and a little bit better. So if we want to jump into the play, so for a base Jet, so this is going to an A-back. This specific play is going to the right. You'll notice this is a condensed formation. Whether you want to call the last guy on the line of scrimmage to the right a tight end or a tight receiver, you can run it out of either. The defense is in a 3-4 odd front. The way the blocking is set up, we are going to have the end man is going to try to log block that outside backer. So he's going to try to step flat. He's going to try to get outside. And in a perfect world, he's able to make that block. There's going to be a pulling guard behind him. And then the play side A-back is also going to help lead the way around the corner. Now, one of the reasons we like Jet, and I think you'll see some other teams that run a lot of Jet, is it controls for the fact that that last guy on the line of scrimmage may not make the log block. And it's really easy for that Jet to be cut up without sacrificing the rest of the play. Whereas Rocket, that's a lot harder since you're further back, and the way that everyone's blocking it, if you try to cut back Rocket, there's no one there. You always tell people to keep running outside on Rocket, right? Because there's no help to the inside. For the rest of the players, we're going man up on the tackle and the center. Backside are always, why can I not think of what word I'm looking for? Backside scoop. The B-back is going to look to pick up the scraping D-end that's coming in. And the backside receiver is looking to cut off the safety. So now what this looks like is this. So here's at half speed. Right, you'll notice that they get a little run through. The key to the play there is that not everyone is that when they see that the last man on the line of scrimmage is not able to get that log block, if they're able to see that offensive player's back, both the pulling guard and the back know to cut it up. So that's what that mainly entails. So this is against an odd front. If you want to see that later on against an even front, we've got it here against Mizzou. So you'll notice this is more of a 4-3, actually technically a 4-4. I'm sure they've got that safety walk down. But what this is going to be, you're going to see the Jet is going to be going to the top side of the screen. Our blocking here is the center is going to try to reach that play side tackle. The guard is going to pull around, and the play side tackle is actually going to veer off of, or not veer, excuse me. It's going to loop outside of the D end for the linebacker. This is another aspect where, similar to Rocket, in a 5 technique, you're not super worried about that guy. And if he does crash down, that you are able to cut it up. Un momento. Let's go to video, and we want to play this one. Hold on, of course, that doesn't work the way I want it to. That's why. Okay. There we go. You'll notice both of these are not the most successful plays, but what Army is getting out of this is forcing the defense to have to, excuse me, forcing the defense to have to respect that motion. And when you see them respecting that motion in different ways, there's a few different plays that we can run off of this. So you'll notice this is not a condensed set anymore. So you're going to get the motion from the right A-back going towards the inside. Quarterback's going to open up as if to hand it to the A-back coming across. But then the jet guy is going to hit this inside. So that's, when you see the D-line or the linebackers flying outside on the motion, this is a way to hit it up underneath them. So let's go to video, and we want to play the third clip. And again, you'll notice not a huge gain, but now you're forcing the defense to wear down. You're forcing them to think through some of their assignments and things that they might slip up on. Next, I think this is my favorite one, if I recall. So we're going to get jet again from the right A-back going to the top side of the screen. What happens is these two backers are frozen and or taking steps towards the jet. So then what Army does is, seeing that, I'm sure that's from an earlier jet, they were able to see that from the booth. They come back and they run mid-triple away from the jet motion. So the jet guy comes outside to get an outside block. I've got the two reads, they're the pitch read and the dive read circled, and everything is just mid-triple away. And you'll notice that they're faking jet into the boundary. So this is mid-triple to the field, and there is no one else out there except for one cornerback. So how this looks is this is the third jet play. Nope, I lied. This is the fourth jet play. Again, forcing all of those players to play assignment football is quite nice. I really like that mid-triple. If you know me, that's one of my favorite plays. Then I believe, yes, now this is, we've done two constraint runs off of this. An inside run, we've got a mid-triple. Now we get into our passing. So Matt Miller, my head coach, is always like, how do the service academies get these guys wide open? I'm going to show you two examples of that. So on this specific play, we are faking jet from the right A-back down to the bottom of the screen. Our quarterback is going to roll out. Our B-back is going to hinge and create a pocket protection, kind of run and shoot style. And all we have are the two receivers are going to cross. The receiver on the line is taking the shallow, and the A-back is going to take an outside release and take a little bit wider of a track. And this is what Army looks like when they do that. Here we got the rollout, we've got the protection, and you'll see Missouri actually does a pretty good job of defending the pass there, but because the protection is so strong, and if you have a quarterback, which most teams in this offense do, it leads for a great situation of your quarterback being able to run if none of those guys are open. Now, for our last example, it's going to be a similar play here. However, this one is thrown. I do recall it's incomplete, unfortunately, but you will see how wide open this guy gets. After we get our fake jet to the top of the screen, we're going to get our quarterback rollout and our B-back hinging. Now we're going to put the, whether you want to call him a tight receiver or a tight end, is taking the shallow route. You'll notice that the safety, his job is to take away that quick pass and reroute that receiver. So he actually bites down and comes hard. And our other A-back is able to get right behind him. And you'll see with this release how nice this actually looks. So from here, we've got our snap, right? Fake the jet. Everyone flies across. We're open. Look, nice big pocket. B-back picks up the protection. And from where that safety vacated, that A-back has nothing but space. If he keeps running, if it's a little bit better pass, right, that's 6 points, which is, sad not to convert, but that's life. So that's what Jet can give you. Actually, let's go to me. So really quick and dirty, wanted to outline more of what Army has done on the Jet. I'll probably make a standalone video on Jet with some more high school type film to show you how we've been running it and how defenses were defending us. Yeah, wanted to get this out there. Let me know what you think. If you like Jet, do you like Jet versus Rocket? What are you working on this off season? Been working on creating more videos and having a more steady stream of content. So as always, love hearing your feedback, and I will talk to you soon.